been selling cars for many years now, and throughout those years certain cars develop a reputation for being the reliable ones and the ones that basically don't break down, and furthermore the ones that people come back over and over and over to buy again. And there's two Japanese cars that come up trumps in that department, and it's Mitsubishi and Honda. These cars, these Japanese cars, they just don't seem to break down anywhere near as much as any other cars. The French cars seem to be the worst, but the Japanese cars, Honda, Mitsubishi, they just seem to deliver. Now, this particular vehicle here is an excellent example, and I will run through the reasons why. First of all, look at this instrument panel, look at the dashboard. The dashboard, fantastically stylish, very simple. It couldn't be less complicated. I couldn't make that less complicated if I tried. The dials here are perfect. There is nothing at all complicated about assimilating what information is there. You got your speedo, you got your odometer, you got your rev counter, your fuel gauge and your thermometer. Nothing is obstructing that. It's illuminated. It's not hidden down some tube or a spherical canal. It's there. It's so easy to perceive. It's just perfect in every single way. Now, the car itself, interior wise, it's nicely put together. It's very tidy. It's certainly not flash, and if anything it's a little bit understated. It doesn't have the cheap plasticky feel that a lot of cars do, although it's by no means a luxury vehicle, but it's stylish, it looks good, it does the part. The driving position is perfect, absolutely perfect, can't fault it at all. The rear view vision, the only thing I'd say about that is those headrests can be a bit of a pain in the arse. As far as the wing mirrors go, maybe a tiny bit small, but they're at the right height, they're a good level for perception. Now, one thing I will say about this car is the brakes are crap. I don't know why. It may be just with this particular car, maybe the pads need replacing. I won't know until I get it back to the garage and one of the mechanics takes the wheels off and has a look, but it is terrible braking. They're not grabby, they're just not very effective. Now, the reason why these cars are so popular is because they just never seem to break down. They're very reliable. You look after this car, it will look after you. It's as simple as that. There's no rocket science to it. They're just very well put together cars. Now, the steering on this is fine, nice and firm, nice and certain. There is a bit of a wobble to the car, but it's not excessive. It feels like I could control this car if I got into an out of control situation, like the back end came out or I had a puncture. The engine, we're not dealing with a fast engine here. If anything, I would say it's possibly undersized, but for a city car, a town car, it's fine. It's got everything you need. However, they have compensated for that because there are 6 gears on this, so the motorway should be able to deal with it no problem at all. So the only thing I can say about this vehicle that isn't any good is the brakes. Unfortunately, at this stage I can't determine whether that's down to the car or whether it's down to the actual manufacturing of the car. But if you're going to go for a test drive with one of these, thinking about buying one, the first thing you want to look at is the brakes. As far as the cornering goes, I've been in better cars for cornering, I must admit. It does seem to feel a bit wobbly going around the corners, and I'm also having trouble getting it into gears. See, I've gone down now when I should have gone up. So I'm not too happy with the gearbox at the moment. So if you're going to test drive one of these, have a look at the brakes, have a look at the gearbox. Apart from that, think if you end up with one of these, you're going to end up with a reliable vehicle. The sort of person who buys one of these is somebody who gets up every day and goes to work. That's where this car comes in. It will start. It will get you there. Very good vehicle. Check them out.